What are the biggest differences between the Galaxy Z Flip3 5G, the Z Flip 5G, and the Z Flip? That's what we're here to tell you about. First up, there are really two generations of Z Flip devices, but there are three different versions. The original Z Flip and the Z Flip 5G are nearly identical except for a couple of things, namely the 5G radio, price, and processors. The Z Flip and the Z Flip 5G have the same dimensions, weight, screen sizes, both inside and out, storage, RAM, and the list goes on. So I'm going to kind of lump them together for most of this video. The biggest difference between the new Z Flip 3 and the other models is the price. For the first time, you can get a Samsung foldable phone for around $1,000 at launch. That's a really big deal. The original Z Flip cost $1,380 at launch. The Z Flip 5G costs about $1,450 at its launch. How is that pricing possible? Some of it's probably due to advances in manufacturing and maybe a little to do with storage. The OG Flips came in one storage configuration, and that was 256 gigs. The $1,000 Flip 3 comes with half that storage. You can bump that up to 256 for another $50. Then there's the cover screen. The OG Flips had a teeny tiny 1.1 inch screen that was better than nothing, but far from great. Samsung says that the cover screen on the Flip 3 is 4 times larger. The cover screen on the 3 can be used to frame your selfie photos and videos. You could technically do that with the original Z Flips, but it was really hard to see your shot because of that teeny tiny screen. The new cover screen also makes it easier to see notifications and reply using your voice. Let's talk about durability. The Z Flip 3 has water resistance. Samsung never gave an IP rating to any of its foldable phones before the new Z3 lines. The Z Flip 3 is IPX8 rated. That means it can withstand being submerged in up to 1.5 meters of water for about 30 minutes. None of the Z phones in any generation, including the new ones, are dust-proof. The back of the 3 is covered in Gorilla Glass Victus. Corning, makers of Gorilla Glass, says that Victus is 2 times more scratch resistant than Gorilla Glass 6. That Gorilla Glass 6 is on the original Flips. Victus can also handle drops of up to 2 meters. Glass 6 can handle a max height of 1.6 meters. And you can bet we'll be drop testing the Flip 3 in a future video. The hinge on the Z3 also got tougher. Samsung says it built the Flip 3 with its armor aluminum, which the company says is its strongest aluminum ever used on a Galaxy phone. Samsung also claims that the main screen panel on the Flip 3 and the Fold 3 is 80% more durable than the Z Fold 2. Even with all those durability upgrades on the Flip 3, it still weighs the same as the original Flips at 183 grams. The Z Flip 3 is also a tiny bit smaller in all dimensions compared to the originals. Samsung also popped in another speaker in the Flip 3 so you get stereo sound. The originals had one speaker for mono sound. The Flip 3 gets a 120Hz refresh rate on its main screen. The other two were stuck at 60. That means you'll get smoother scrolling and animations on the new 3. What else is there to know? How about a new system on a chip, or SoC? The Z Flip 3 uses Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 SoC. This is the first Snapdragon to combine the processor with a 5G modem. The original Flip had the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus, but no 5G modem. The Flip 5G brought in the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus 5G mobile platform. That means there was a processor with a discrete 5G modem alongside it. What does that mean? There's a good chance that the Z Flip 3 will be more power efficient than the previous 5G model. That's due to the integrated 5G modem on the Snapdragon 888. We'll have to see how it performs in our battery tests that we'll have soon. Okay, so I think those were all the major differences between the Z Flip 3 and the original line of Flips. Check out our impressions of the Z Flip 3 here. I'll be digging through the spec sheets to see what I missed. Let me know in the comments if the changes to the Flip 3 make you want to get one. I'm Zach Tarn, I'll see you online.